Hey guys, this is Cole from EGRESS Effects here. I wanted to do a little demo quick of the super video processor that I've been working on. This is my first prototype and I'll have a few of these for sale by commission, or if you want to send me your own units I can circuit bend those too for you guys. So here I'm going to show you just some of the basic functions of this thing. There's hundreds of bends that you can do with this thing. It's really hard to come up with a control scheme. Right now I have all of the basic functions at noon, 12 o'clock. So the comparator I'm going to keep a little bit off of the right side so you can see the original image. And so that's enhance all the way up, brightness all the way up, color all the way up, and then VNR. When you start messing with the VNR, turning that down, you can get edge effects without circuit bending at all. This is no glitches yet. So this kind of gives you a basic idea of how you can texturize different bends. But we're going to start with everything at 12 o'clock. And then we'll go with this bend right here. This is a potentiometer to control the bend, and so you can see towards the top of the pot we have this sweeping effect of edge effects into almost a keying luma mod, I guess. So we have a potentiometer to control that on-off switch. So if we turn the VNR down now, don't get much of a difference. Color, no difference. But the brightness and the enhance is where most of these different glitches are going to shine. So that's the enhance knob. So you can see you get a wide range of different colors at the top and bottom. And then this is the brightness, which will go into sync also. On the left here of all these bends, the rectangular knob is for a rotary dial that connects this potentiometer to another set of bends. So each one of these banks has got a primary bend and then another bank of other known bends that work very well with that initial bend. Some of these will work with everything, some of them won't. But all these color-coded rotary switches to these pots, these all work together pretty well. So we'll just go through the first one here. So that's our basic edge effect. Now we'll mix it with this rotary switch here, turn it on. And so the bottom of the pot, you get different colors now. Get a really cool they live type of effect there. That's kind of cool. So VNR doesn't do anything. That's our color. Color kind of blasts out the blue. And then the brightness is going to change the actual texture of the bend. So you can see as I'm sweeping the brightness knob, it's changing the texture of the lines. It's brightness all the way up. Now we'll mix with the enhance. And enhance, see dramatic differences by just going through the original controls. So this is just our initial bend with one other point right now. And you can see all the different effects we're getting out of just this one bank. There we get some sync glitch. That's really cool. See what the enhance knob does. So you can add texture or take it away. Brightness now. Color's still all the way up. Turn the VNR back to 12. Go through some other points on this rotary switch here. So now it looks like that one almost took it away, huh? And then we'll mess with the original dials here, see if we can get anything out of it. So this point probably mixes with a different one very well. Or turn the initial one off. Maybe we can get, there we go. So some of these will work with the primary and switch off. So turn the enhance back down. Now we can get some sync glitch going on. See if we got any other ones here. Turn the primary back on. So you can see how that left side switch turns on a secondary bend. So you get a little bit of colors on the edge up there. Enhance down a little bit until you get that grainy cross section. These little titles are killing me. So yeah, we're still just on this first bank here. Put the pot, turn primary on and off, use the pot some more. So these are a little bit more subtle clips. Brightness kind of chops it up a little bit. I think we got one more here. Yeah. So you can see they're all kind of similar, but doing a little bit different. Enhance. Brightness. Brightness max always does this sync glitch kind of. Okay, that's the initial bank. Turn that one off. This is another primary bank over here on the side. So get kind of a blur compost. So this one works with this one pretty well. Hope my camera doesn't kill out on us here. So you can see mixing these two primary bends. Got cool little action going on. So we can go through all those others on this other bank with this one. And so now they'll start cross-modulating each other a little bit. The enhance and brightness knobs will act slightly different depending on the bends they're using. These tile screens are too many. And then we'll turn off the right primary side. So this is just the left one again. Compost effect, and we'll mess with this bank over here now. So each one of these potentiometers has another bank that it mixes with. So this is the classic Archer look right here, that edge glitch goes into a cool blur. So each one of these is going to have a fine little sweet spot, and it switches with each new one. this is the 12.1, so there's going to be an off, and then it's going to go through again. So this one just free spins. There must have been a ton of points that this one worked with. So this is the enhance and brightness nubs, not really doing much, but here we go, brightness. Kind of changes it up a little bit. Color, nothing. VNR, so you see how the VNR changes. The color there, it adds more of that texture that I originally showed you at the very beginning. You have it all the way down. So we'll keep that down. Play with the brightness. Brightness and the enhance are where you're really going to get a lot of cool different things going on. So everything you've just seen is just from these two banks of bends. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 banks. Each bank has at least 6 bends, and they all kind of modulate each other. And then there's also Euro rack jacks on the back of this panel, so that each potentiometer can be modulated by an LFO or any type of positive CV up to 5 volts. And so you can hook it up to your synth gear or any type of gate or something on a sequencer or a drum machine. Makes it really playable live. And I didn't have a lot of space. I tried to maximize as many bends as I could to make it able to still be performative, and there's a lot more you can do with these super video processors. There's so many units in there. Eventually one of these is going to get turned into a huge breakout modular thing. But this is the first prototype that I came up with. Not a lot of people are doing these. This one's for sale right now on eBay, but I'll also be commissioning a couple more of these that I have that'll probably look a little bit better than this one. And then I'm also up for any open commissions. If you guys want to send me stuff or have any questions, just email me or find me on Facebook, EGRESS Effects. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.